me. Wow. Check me out. Should player partner Pittsburgh P, aka Sir Blue Diamond, aka Jason Prelzan. And that shit is never said the same, but who gives a fuck? Life is never the same. Every day is different, even though every day is the same. And that was $1,000 worth of game that you got for free. But every day is the same. Life is whatever the fuck I just said. I gotta go back and watch the shit over. I just said some dope shit. But back with another episode of Scores and Whores. And a lot more. What's it? The day is the 18th. It's 4:38 in the morning, January 18th, 2022. Super wild card weekend. It was amazing. And I was here for all of it. My work schedule worked out perfectly. I was off this weekend. Got to watch some football. Got to watch a lot of football. Good football, too. It's the playoffs. This is what it comes down to. This is what we grinded so hard to get to. I know my mob took an L, black and gold, you know. I'm gonna get there though, but I'm a sports fan. I ain't gonna stop watching. And besides, the Cowboys lost, so that offsets everything. Like Pittsburgh wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs. They had us picked to finish last in the division. We finished second behind Cincinnati, who was picked to finish third. So that's why I don't go off analysis of all the motherfuckers that are supposed to be professionals and like you're a human being just like me. Nobody know the future but God, because I don't know what the fuck gonna happen in the next minute, the next 30 minutes. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen throughout this podcast show. Like anything can happen. I could say anything. I could croak out. Hopefully I don't. But anything can happen. Like I don't know what the fuck can happen in the next 5 seconds. Like so when the motherfuckers be like, yeah, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. How the fuck do you know? Do you got a fucking time machine to go into the future? Cause I don't. And nobody does. Nobody knows the future but God. And, you know, we just make predictions, you know, and we can say this is going to happen, that's going to happen. But anyway, we were picked to finish fourth for last in the division. We finished second, made the playoffs, got our ass kicked to Kansas City. Cool. No hard feelings towards Kansas City. None whatsoever. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. To tell a friend, to tell another friend. You might got a friend in fucking France or fucking Utah or fucking North Dakota or fucking India or fucking Australia or the UK or Africa. Who knows? But tell a friend to tell a friend though. Let's get this shit popping, yo. We try to get my subscribers up, my views up, my likes up. I'm a man of the people. I don't forget where I come from. I'm not Hollywood, I'm hood. I'm where you want to get your info from. I'm plugged in. I got a little couple connections. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna brag and say I know this person and that person, but you know, I'm a little I'm a little plugged in like a socket, you dig? But yeah, let's get to it. Super fucking wild card weekend. This is the second year where we had 7 teams in the playoffs. number one seed in East Conference get a bye, which was Tennessee and Green Bay, respectively, AFC and NFC. So they didn't play this week. First game we had on Saturday, we had Cincinnati out the Las Vegas Raiders. Good game. Ooh, good game. Good game. Bad officiating. It was a touchdown before the first half ended. Cincinnati scored. Referee blew the whistle. Now you got to understand. You got seven officials on the field. You got the referee. You got the headline judge. You know what I'm saying. You got the back judge. It's seven motherfuckers on the field. Now, if you pay attention to football, you know the motherfucker that got the white hat on, he's the head referee, and then the other six got black hats on. But the motherfucker with the white hat, he's the official referee. Like, you got your line judge, your back judge. You know, you got all these fucking. You got six other motherfuckers in the main referee. I don't know who blew the whistle, but some motherfucker blew a whistle while the play was in motion, and the play resulted in a touchdown for Cincinnati, and they went to review and all this shit, and the play stood. Um, I didn't really give a fuck who won the game. However, I did have the Raiders plus 4.5, plus 5.5. So Raiders, you could just lose by a field goal. That was my thinking, and I had the over, which the shit went under because the score was 26 to 4, 26 to 19. Cincinnati won, but bad officiating, and it was some other plays in the game that the referees just fucking blew and. But nonetheless, Cincinnati got the win. However, that officiating crew, this is how you know it's bad. So Sunday morning, I'm getting alerts from ESPN, Google, Fox Sports. And other motherfuckers I ain't gonna mention, but I'm getting shit like this, that, and third. So, dude, the main referee's name was Booger, Boger, black dude. And it sucks that he's a black guy, but whatever. His crew don't get to officiate no more games in the playoffs, and it wouldn't surprise me if some of them guys get fired or demoted. But yeah, they fucked up that bad in that game that they will not be moving forward in the playoffs. However, Cincinnati got the win. I love Joe Burrow. He's just fucking. His name is Joe Burrow. His first name is Joe Montana. And he's just, like, if you hear him talk, you wouldn't think that I fucking love this guy, yo. Like, and I got familiar with him. I didn't know him when he was at Ohio State and he was a backup, you know what I'm saying? And then he transferred to fucking LSU and had the greatest season ever for a quarterback in college history. Won a national championship with LSU. Ed Orgeron was the coach, and did amazing things, and last year in the draft, you know, his rookie season he got hurt, out for the season. Everybody's saying, Cincinnati got an early pick in the draft. They need to draft the offensive lineman, and I was like, all right, cool. Once again, it goes back to motherfuckers saying they trying to predict the future and what needs to happen in second, third. Like, motherfuckers don't be knowing shit, yo. All these fucking fake ass analysts, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm a little tipsy right now. Analysts saying Cincinnati has the 5th pick in the draft, or whatever pick they had, third. I think it was the 5th pick. They need to draft a offensive lineman, and Joe Burrow was like, whoa now. Joe Burrow was like, whoa now, we ain't gonna do that. Get me my main man, Jamar Chase, who I played with at LSU, who sat out his last year of college because of COVID protocols or whatever the case may be. That was his reasoning. Who cares why he sat out? He didn't play his last season in college. But my main man, Max Kellerman, from Keyshawn J and Max. He gave Joe Burrow the name Joe Thorough. I fuck with Max Kellerman, yo. Fuck Stephen A. Smith. I fuck with Max Kellerman though. But he gave Joe Burrow the name Joe Thorough. You know we didn't have Broadway Joe. You know what I'm saying? With the Jets. And he out of motherfucking Pennsylvania. He got Beaver County. Went to Alabama too. But we had Joe Montana. You know, Joe Montana was the GOAT until Brady came along. You know, Joe Montana. Well, Bradshaw had 4 rings before Montana, but Montana got 4 rings. But you know, Joe Montana also from Pennsylvania. He from the Pittsburgh area, so I'm definitely claiming him. Where the fuck Joe Montana from? He from fuck. He from one of the outskirts of Pennsylvania. We got Joe Montana. We got fucking Jim Kelly. We got Dan Marino. Joe Namath. Like we got Hall of Fame quarterbacks that come from that Pittsburgh area, if not from Pittsburgh. Anyway, Joe Thorough. Matt Kellerman gave that nigga the name Joe Thorough. And he's box office. Like, he didn't have a spectacular game, but he didn't turn the ball over. He did what he was supposed to do. He won the fucking game. And he told management in the draft, give me Jamar Chase. Fuck off his line. Give me Jamar Chase. And everybody was like, no, don't. They said this, they said that. But as the season progressed, it was like, oh, Jamar Chase's box office. Jamar Chase is a fucking dog. He's a fucking dog, yo. I love him. He from Louisiana too. He from the boot. I love him. I got a Florida Reese right here. You see it? Florida Reese. I got a Florida Reese right there. I got love for Louisiana always. He from the boot, yo. And he stepped up and he had like 7 grabs, maybe 9 grabs for 100-something yards. He did that. Raiders fought hard, though. It was a good game. Derek Carr's a great quarterback. I love to have him in Pittsburgh next year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not rocking with Mason Rudolph at all. Like I said in a couple shows ago, that if we start the season with Mason Rudolph, I'm done with the Steelers. Like, yo, Mason Rudolph is trash. Like, I'm talking about we could put a nigga from high school, the top quarterback from high school, we could put him as starting quarterback for the Steelers, and he do better than Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph is trash. I'm not going in the next season with Mason Rudolph. I'm not. But I'm not the coach. I'm not the GM. I'm not the owner. Cincinnati got the win. Fight on. USC Trojans. Fight on. Cincinnati plays Tennessee next week. I'll get to that, but they play Tennessee next week. Next game, we have Buffalo at New England. This is their 3rd time playing this season rather. New England got the win in the first game. It was a crazy game. Crazy. The wind was like 40 miles an hour. The game was just crazy. Sean McDermott, who was the coach for for Buffalo, he didn't like some things Belichick said. He spoke his mind. I respect that. Like, don't back down because Belichick got 6 rings. Belichick got 6 rings as a coach. He got 8 overall because he got 2 with the Giants defensive coordinator. You know, he was defensive coordinator. He coached the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor. So Belichick is who the fuck he is. He's a defensive guru, you know. It helped that he had Lawrence Taylor for them first 2 rings, and it definitely helped that he had Tom Brady for them last 6 rings. However, he got 8 rings, 2 as a defensive coordinator, 6 as a head coach. Second game they played, Buffalo got their get back, beat New England's ass. They meet in the playoffs. They fucking gutted fucking New England. Josh Allen, box office. I'm not gonna say he played the game of his career, but he played a hell of a game. No mistakes. He played a hell of a game. He was throwing lasers. He reminds me of Big Ben so much, but a little more athletic. He's a little more athletic than Big Ben, but I remember Big Ben in his prime when he was young, same age as Josh Allen is now. But Josh Allen is a tad bit better. I'm not gonna lie. I keep it a band. I love Josh Allen, and y'all go to play Kansas City this week. That's your consolation prize. You're going to Kansas City to face Patty Face, bust out Patty Face, Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, it was complete domination on Buffalo. I don't think they punted the ball they didn't punt the ball not one time the whole game. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. That's what they was doing. I was there for it. I watched the shit. It was. So Buffalo got the win 47-17. That was on Saturday. So on Sunday, we had 3 games. First game, we had Tampa Tom Brady going against the Philadelphia Eagles. Because the Eagles had a spectacular run game, it was cause for concern for Tampa Bay. However, Tampa Bay came out on fire, and it was like, well, Chris Godwin out for the season, Antonio Brown's not there, and this, that, and the third, and it's fucking Tom Brady, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate Tom Brady, like not as a person, but as a football player. I hated him, and it's because in 2001 season, 2002 playoffs, I watched him play the Steelers in the Super Bowl. In the AFC Championship game. He took one from us in the 2004 season, 2005 playoffs. I watched him take another AFC Championship game away from us. Same thing in the 16 season, 17 playoffs. 3 AFC Championship games that Brady won. And he ended up winning the Super Bowl. He beat the Steelers, and I felt we should have won them games. We had a good team all them years, so I hated Brady. I can't remember when I changed. It was like, you know what? I got no beef with this guy. He's a GOAT. He's on Michael Jordan status, and I can't hate a GOAT by it. I love sports. I gotta respect what it is. It is what it is. Brady's a GOAT. Not a GOAT. He's the GOAT. Is he better? Is he more athletic? Does he have the ability of Aaron Rodgers, of Patrick Mahomes? No, he doesn't. But he's a leader. He's a winner. He got 7 rings. 5 on his hand, 2 on his hand. 7 rings. What the fuck else was there to say? Montana got 4, Bradshaw got 4, Brady got 7. He dinner got like the same amount of them 2 combined. So, I watched the game. Mind you, the night before I started watching The Man in the Arena. The Man in the Arena is a documentary about Tom Brady. Is it better than The Last Dance? The Last Dance was spectacular, especially it came at a great time when the COVID first hit and country shut down. So everybody was all in. The Last Dance was spectacular. Michael Jordan. The Man in the Arena is not that far behind. It's great, and with me now having a respect for Brady, I'm able to watch it with open eyes, and I'm going to say, they showed I'm on the 9th episode now. So only 10 episodes. The 10th episode come out today sometime, I think. Pittsburgh is on there. Like I said, he beat us 3 times in the AFC Championship game, so we're on there. Pittsburgh is on there. But he early on, he give Pittsburgh love. He give Big Ben love. I respect that. I appreciate that. But he is who he is. He's GOAT. And he came out No Antonio Brown, no Leonard Fournette, no Chris Godwin. I don't give a fuck. We gonna win this game. We going to the next round. And they got off to a 31-0 lead, and before Philly scored 2 touchdowns. Cool. Brady's Brady. What pissed me off about that game is, so I had a lot of tickets in this week. I got one in. They got Gronk scored a touchdown. Mike Evans scored a touchdown. Tampa Bay -2.5. Them 3 check. Scotty Miller to get over 8.5 yards. 8.5 yards. This motherfucker had 1 catch, 8.5 passing yard, receiving yards. This motherfucker had 1 catch for 8 yards. In the end of the 4th quarter, he had a rush for 1. He had 1 rush for 9 yards. I'm still mad about that. I gotta get over it. I gotta move on. But I'm still mad about that. Tampa Bay got the win though. The next game just brought joy to my heart. San Fran at Dallas. And I'll say this about all the analysts. All the analysts, the majority of them picked San Fran to beat Dallas. And I was on board with them. Bad matchup for Dallas. Y'all couldn't win this game. And y'all had a chance to win early because San Fran struck off top, went up 7-0. Next drive, they got a field goal, went up 10-0. And the game progressed. Let's see, it was 23-10. Dallas got an interception, score, boom. Okay, cool. So now it's 23-17. Dallas got the ball back after a bullshit spot, whatever. We ain't getting to that. The officiating sucks. Officiating sucked in this game too, though, but Dallas got the ball back. They moving the ball. No timeouts, because they had to use their timeouts to stop the clock when the previous drive San Fran had the ball. So Dallas moving the ball. Dak Prescott make a pass here, make a pass there, bro. The receiver got out of bounds. So I forgot how many seconds was left. Maybe 18, maybe 16. I can't remember. Dak Prescott he runs to the middle of the field. He runs to the middle of the field, no timeouts, seconds left on the clock, not minutes, seconds. And he got about 10, 15 yards on the scramble. He did that. However, now me I'm not a fan of either team. I hate Dallas though, and I got money on the game. I got San Fran. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is he doing? But I'm cool with what he's doing because you're running to the middle of the field. Time's gonna run out. However, they run back to the line of scrimmage. They don't get the ball to the referee. They don't know the rules. Bad coaching. Mike McCarthy, you need to get fired. You're gonna get fired. You suck. By the time the referee touched the ball, because the referee got to touch the ball, he got to spot the ball, he got to touch it, make it official for the next play. They didn't know the rules. So by the time all that happened, time ran out. Dallas lose, I'm happy. I don't even care if Pittsburgh win or lose, as long as Dallas don't win. What the fuck? We waiting for to be in this playoff field. That happened. Dallas lost. Thank you. San Fran moves on. The next game, Pittsburgh got Kansas City. We took an L 42-20. Yeah, that's my mom. We took an L 42-21. We lost by 21 points. Could we have won that game? Possibly. Did we win the game? No, we didn't. We lost the game. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes, bust down Patty face. I'll say this. I'm not mad about it. Like I said, we wasn't supposed to be here. Shout out to the Chiefs. You move on. You do what you do. Big Ben, great career. Hell of a career. Hall of Fame career. You're going to a Hall of Fame. First ballot, you should be. I'm saying you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I don't have a vote. There's some people that may bring up your past, some off the field incidents, whatever that should be, and may put that against you, but you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You are. You know, you were a shell of yourself the last couple of years, but you was good. You was good. and you gotta think, Big Ben played in the same conference as Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. And it was a long stretch where it was just Brady, Manning, Ben going to the Super Bowl, you know? That's what it was. So if you look at Brady, if you look at Manning, they're considered two of the top three of all time. So if Ben going up against them, and he got 2 Super Bowls, he still managed to get 2. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, he's a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer, but will he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? I don't know. Should he be? Yes. But, you know, he did some shit in his younger years that I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not the police. I'm not a judge. I'm not God. I don't judge no motherfucker at all. I just care about what the fuck you do on the field. All the off-field activity, who gives a fuck? Yeah, we lost the game. Big Ben, you ended, you know, good career, great career. You're going to the Hall of Fame. Who would have thought that? Kansas City, good game. Next game we had the Rams at the Cardinals. Rams got the win, 34-11. Matthew Stafford, you had a good game. No turnovers because you threw 7 picks in your last 3 games, and you didn't throw no interceptions this game, and y'all won. I mean, it goes to show, don't turn the ball over, y'all win. You got Odell Beckham, you got fucking Cooper Kupp, you got fucking Sonny Michel back to running the ball. Cam Akers is back. Y'all got a great running game. Y'all got a great offensive line. Y'all got some great receivers. Tyler Higbee made some big catches last night. Yes, he did, baby. Yes, he did. Yes, the fuck he did. Defense, you got Aaron Donald. Oh, you got Aaron Donald. You got Aaron Donald. Pittsburgh. He's from Pittsburgh. He going to Hall of Fame. He got 3 motherfucking Defensive Player of the Year awards. He is the best defensive lineman in football. He's the best defensive player in football, arguably. Yeah, you got him. You got Jalen Ramsey in the backfield and defensive backfield. He's with the shit. You got Von Miller. You got some other handlers on defense. You got the win. You shut fucking Arizona down. Cliff Kingsbury. It might be time for you to go back to college to coach, dog. And, you know, because the shit that you got ain't working. And Kyler Murray, the interception for a touchdown, the pick 6 you threw, I don't even know if I should describe it as a pick 6 because you underhand threw the ball from the end zone, and the nigga caught it at the 2-yard line, 3-yard line, and ran it back to the end zone. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, you know, I got the shit beat out y'all. Rams move on. It gets hard around this time because if you don't have a dog in the fight, who do you rock with? My team wasn't even expecting to make it this far. Cool with that. Next week we have Tennessee. On Saturday we have Tennessee giving up 3.5 to the Bengals. Over under is 47. Could Cincinnati win that game? I can see it happening. Derrick Henry should be back. Um, could Tennessee win that game? I can see that happening. I mean, I don't know the future. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm just a nigga from the streets and just know a little something. But I don't know the future though. If I did, I'd be rich. What the fuck? But I like Cincinnati though. I like Cincinnati to pull the upset. I ain't gonna cap. I'm taking the Bengals on that game. I'm taking Cincinnati in that game. Next game, that's on Saturday too. Fuck. Saturday night. Green Bay at home against San Fran. Green Bay giving up 5.5. San Fran getting 5.5. The over under is 47.5. That's gonna be a good game. We got some great matchups this week. Fuck. And I ain't got no hard feelings, no ill will towards none of these 8 teams left. So I'm just here for it. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, as the days, it's Tuesday now. As the days going by Saturday, I'll be been like, okay, I'm taking them. But right now, I'm like, just good, like just good football, like what I'm saying, just entertaining nigga, like what I'm saying. San Fran at Green Bay. Matt LaFleur coaching against Shanahan. That's gonna be a good game. Aaron Rodgers against fucking Jimmy, porn star Jimmy. I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay in that game. I love Green Bay. I love Green Bay. It won't surprise me if the goddamn 49ers won though. Keep it a band. It's the playoff. Anything can happen. I don't give a fuck. We playing on turf. We playing on Earth. We playing on Mars. We playing on Pluto. We playing on Saturn. Playing in the goddamn ocean. Anything can happen, baby. um, Damn, they playing in Lambeau. I don't know what the weather gonna be. I should have checked the weather, which doesn't mean because the weather when I check today will be different. A fucking couple days from now. That's why I watch the weather. I don't give a fuck. Mother Nature is gonna do what the fuck she do. But if it's a cold game, I get an edge to the fans in the stadium. I get an edge to the Packers. But San Fran can't pull that off. But I'm taking the Pack though. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Air 12. Sunday we have Tampa Bay giving up 3 to the Rams, over under 48.5. This disturbs me because I've come to love Tom Brady as a player, as a person. I fucks with him, like I said. I've been watching that man in the arena, and if you haven't watched it, I advise you watch it. It's worth watching. It's like the Let Us Dance type shit. Like it's a great watch. Tampa Bay at the Rams. Tampa Bay is at home. Um, this game is up in the air like carbon monoxide. Why? I gotta pick though. It's football. It's. I don't have to, but I'm gonna say fucking. I've been rocking with the Rams all season, but I had this crazy love affair now with Tom Brady. I want Brady to win. Like, no team has gone back to back Super Bowl champs since the Patriots in 04, 05. 03, 05, rather. Um,
with us since the beginning. Mike Evans took a pay cut to pay other people. Mike Evans is
I spoke on this earlier. He talked about it.
Mike Evans is going to score a goddamn touchdown. Check. That was a lock before the game even started. Boom. The issue with all those things being locked before the game even started is that the odds were not that great. Had to get them above plus 400 at least, and they had to stay above plus 400 no matter how many people bet. So then we started thinking back to last postseason. And last week, there's this little tiny flash lightning white guy.
Scotty Miller.
Scoot Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller is almost a duplicate of every small white that Tom Brady had thrown the ball
Facts.
for years and years in cold ass Foxborough. Yep. He just happens to be faster.
Facts.
I'm not saying that his football IQ is the same as
This Pat McAfee talking.
Wes's or anything, but said white prototype in Tom Brady's offense has been there for a long time. He was hurt. He came back, got the ball. Now it's the playoffs. This dude is going to get a ball. 8.5 yards.
8.5 yards.
8.5 yards. Scotty Miller's so fucking fast. 8.5. He gets one. It's going to be 15, 13,
Facts.
17. It's probably only
They feel my pain.
It's going to have to happen. First quarter, he gets a ball. Holy shit. Is he a part of the actual strategy tonight? He gets tackled at 8 yards, says the ref. If you watch that play back, I think it's very evident he got fucking 9 yards. But it didn't matter at the time because it was first quarter and they were just marching right down the field. There's the first down. There's him laying down. There's multiple photos to show his back flat at 9 yards where the ball is. That would have been a winning second-game parlay holiday before the fourth quarter even began if this ref spots this at 9 yards. Now, I don't particularly like this one white up here on the sideline pointing 4 yards back. Okay, that guy who's pointing, I don't know if he says this guy's hurt or if he's saying this is where the ball, where he was down at or he stepped out of bounds at. They end up spotting him at 8 yards, which makes no sense. Should have been 9, but whatever. That's the first quarter. Or second quarter, I'm sorry, really the second quarter. He's going to get the ball again.
He feels my pain. I got that bet for them too. I fucks with them. Fuck. I'm gonna be mad about that until this weekend come. Tampa Bay at the Rams. I'm taking, I like the Rams, but I'm not going against Brady. I'm taking Brady. Last game Sunday, the Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills. Chiefs giving up 2.5. Over under is 54.5. I don't know if the game will go under. I think it'll be at, I don't think it's going to go over. It may go over. However, Kansas City, you gave up 12.5 to Pittsburgh. You're giving up 2.5 to Buffalo. 10-point difference. Fights to my own size. Motherfucker, you remember that when you was a kid? They were like, fights to my own size. Well, Kansas City, you got somebody own size now, because Pittsburgh was not nothing. I'm going to keep it a band. We wasn't it. But now you get Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo. And it's nothing against Kansas City beating us. I believe Buffalo could go in there and win the game. They running game and all that, but they quarterback, like I said, they got a young Big Ben, a more athletic Big Ben in Josh Allen. If he plays the way he played against New England, Kansas City, you don't have a chance. You don't. At home, you don't have a chance. And I think Buffalo's gonna pull it off. I don't know shit. I think Buffalo's gonna pull it off. So I take Buffalo, so we'll have I'm going with Cincinnati to beat Tennessee. Pull the upset. I'm going with Green Bay. I'm going with Tampa Bay. I'm going with goddamn Buffalo. I may be wrong. Who the fuck knows? But that's what I'm taking, though. Yeah. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. A lot of basketball, a lot of NBA games. I think it was 12 games on the slate. And I've seen this on the third. Ja Morant still box office. Look out for Ja Morant. I've been talking about him too. That's my dog, right? Ja Morant. He's the truth. Lakers got a good win against Utah. Russell Westbrook posterized fucking Rudy Gobert. He murdered him. Like, it's a warrant out for his arrest right now because he killed that boy. Lakers got to win. My Lakers. See that? My Lakers. Trash or not, I'm still a Lakers fan. Kobe, before Brown, before all the shit we got going on. Yeah. Kevin Durant out 4 to 6 weeks with an ACL sprain, with a knee sprain, whatever the fuck he got, he's out. Kyrie still can't play home game because he ain't got vaccinated. Chicago, Zach LaVine got hurt. I don't know how severe it is. It's not that bad. It's not bad. Not a season-ending joint. It's not months and months and months. It's a couple weeks that joint. But his MRI scans came back clean. Who else is balling? Golden State. Clay back. Y'all been up and down since Steph broke the record. Golden State still Golden State. Phoenix, Devin Booker, booyah. Where's my main man Stuart Scott? Rest in peace. Phoenix is still there. Basketball is getting good. Basketball is getting real good. I'm just focused on football right now, but best believe when I'm a man of all sports. Hockey, basketball, fucking baseball. Hockey, basketball, baseball, football. I'm there. NASCAR, I'm there. Tennis, I'm there. Golf, I'm there. Like, I'm a man of all sports. College, I'm there. Like, I fucked with everything. Like, you want to go to fucking India and do that fucking what's that shit called? Whatever it's called, I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. When football's over with, my focus is shifted to basketball, and my basketball man, I'm there. Like, I'm there for it. Like, I'm gonna give it to you raw. Like, fuck Stephen A. Smith, fuck all them niggas. Like, because they got a little mainstream name, and they they human like me. I know what they know. They just got a platform, a bigger platform than me, but give me an opportunity, and I go on First Take, and I'll bake Stephen A's ass. Facts. Put me on with Shannon Sharp and Skip. I bake both their ass. Facts. Put me on a regular talk show with Dan Patrick or Keyshawn, J and Will, or Dan Levitar. I go in the Levitar and have fun. Put me on the Pat McAfee show. I'm going there and I'm just living my best life. Like, this is my Pat McAfee show has to the point that I don't even like listening to none of the rest of that shit. Like, cause they shit scripted, which I know that's scripted. They ESPN. Come in, you gotta read this, you gotta do this, you gotta come for your pre-show meeting, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Okay, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that, boom, 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 this happened, that happened, boom, you're gonna say that. I don't like that type of shit. Like, I like to just freestyle, I like to just live life and just keep it a band. Like, so I think, like, the only show that I would really wanna go on, I go on any of them shows to promote my brand, to promote me, like, but to just be free and just live, like, I go on the Pat McAfee show. He from Pittsburgh too, so that he Plumboro. I fuck with Pat McAfee. So y'all go on a Pat McAfee show. I could go on there and really be me and, you know what I'm saying, and be legit. Like, but yeah, after this football season over with, I'm going into basketball season heavy. I wanted to go into tonight, but the shit ran kind of long because the Super Wild Card weekend, like, I had to get into it. So I'll probably get more into basketball next week. It's only 4 NFL games next week. I get into basketball next week too, heavy. But I'm there though. I'm there. I'm getting into it now because football's winding down. I'm getting into it, but baseball's on a goddamn lockout. God damn, MLB, get y'all shit the fucking together, yo. Pay the players, yo. They deserve to get paid because without them, you don't have a brand. Like, what the fuck? I'm always for the players, like always. I'm for the players, like always. Hockey's good. Penguins is doing good. We beat the Golden Knights last night, 5-2. Um, Malcolm came back looking great. They're still putting their money on fucking Tampa Bay, which I respect. Tampa Bay is the back-to-back champs. They got a nice team. Who else is here doing good? Florida, Carolina in the East. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on Sidney Crosby, the GOAT. Not the GOAT overall, GOAT of his generation, GOAT of the last. He came to the league in what, 2005? It's 2022. Sid, don't sleep on, because Sid got 3 rings. Facts. Big facts. Back to back. Facts. He's that night. So, yeah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been another episode of Scores and Horrors. Went a little longer than we expected, but it's okay. It's okay. 5:23 in the morning. I gotta find some box to get into somewhere before they go to work. Let me fuck you before you go to work and have you think about me all day at work.